Hello everybody, and hope you're okay. I am missing you all so much, and I'm so sad that we don't get to do our lessons together at the moment, but I thought what I might just do is just send you a wee video for you to do something in the house. Do a wee couple of exercises, a couple of warm-ups, just to keep your bodies ticking over until such times that we are able to get back together and do some singing. So yeah, here we go. Make sure that you're doing these in the house. Obviously you won't be able to do these in school, but if you can do these exercises 3 to 4 times a week, that will make sure that your muscles are moving and grooving for when we get back to things the way that we need to be doing them. All right, so standing up nice and tall, you're going to stretch up and really start to loosen off the shoulders. Good. And the sides as well. And then we're going to roll the shoulders forward. And then behind. Oh, I always pull the funniest of faces when I do that. Good. And then stretching out that shoulder. And the other side. And then showing off your bling. Stretching forward. And the same behind. Putting those shoulder blades together. And then doing some penguin shuffles from side to side. Twisting off the waist. Getting your body nice and ready. Good. And then bringing your knee up, and then you're going to rotate the ankle. Yes, that means balancing. Rotate the other way, just starting to engage that core muscle there. And the other side, rotate the ankle. You don't need to see my feet, right? Good. And then bringing yourself back down. Okay. Breathing, really important. I know that some of you already know these, but do you know what? Maybe you've not done it in a while, and it's actually just going to be good for you to get back into the pattern of doing it. So the pattern is this. We're going to use S's, F's, and bubbles. Okay? If you can't do bubbles just yet, do not worry. But what I can tell you is the more you do them, the more you will be able to do them. So don't give up. When you're doing your bubbles, it's really important you put your fingers almost through your cheeks and you're trying to almost touch your back teeth when you're doing it. Okay? Play about with that. Maybe the fingers on your face doesn't work for you, and that's fine as well. Okay, so we're going to start with the S's. So I'll do it, and then you're going to repeat it back after me. Okay, so I'm going to start. Ready, and S, 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 you go. You go. And then F's. Then bubbles. And release and relax there. And then we're just going to do a couple of drop the bags, which are using the breath and the tone, and then actually feeling a release around here. So every single time when we are singing, we are using and abusing, I guess, in many ways, this diaphragm muscle that's here. So for instance, for me, and then when I've finished using it, that muscle relaxes and just relaxes. So you want to find your body in a point of tension, and then you want to feel it relaxing, and we want that when we take a breath for every single phrase in singing. So let's just try. We drop the bag. Ready, and again. Last one. And relax. Okay, good. Now it's time to start warming up your face and your resonators. What do I mean by resonators? Your resonators are the things that help you to create sound in the face. So for those of you that have worked with me before, then you'll have heard me talking about it loads. But for those of you that are super new, I'm just going to go over that. Your face, your head, should I say, sorry, believe it or not, has a massive hole in it. That's right. And in that hole is where you create sound. Yeah, so a lot of people just think that the sound is made in this area here, and that is utter nonsense. Actually, this part here makes very little sound. It's all about getting the sound into the right places to create a certain amount of frequencies and things like that. So what we want to be able to do is wake these little areas in our face that attribute to the resonators. Okay, so by doing that, what do I mean? So going if you try and do that, you should feel a kind of light buzzy feeling around your face, or up or behind your skin, effectively. You can take that a wee bit higher. And two things you'll feel happening. You should feel like something is moving up and down behind your face, and then you should also feel that this muscle here goes in and in very quickly when you sprout to a high note. So something like that should be feeling like it's happening. That is good. That is what you want to be happening, okay? And then there's also the lower part of your voice where you've got what we would call a chest voice, a chest sound. And the sound does feel like it's there. And even if you put your hand there, you should feel that resonate and vibrate, yeah? Okay, and then you've got what we call a head voice. So if I put my fingers up here, it's that kind of annoying whimpering sound that a dog might make. And you might be able to feel that a tiny little amount there on the forehead. And please make sure that you know that this sound that's down here, as lovely and as creamy and as much as you might feel that, you're never going to feel that up here. You're only going to feel that in a very light way. It's almost like a pyramid in terms of how much you feel it. You'll really feel it down here, feel it a medium amount here, and then you'll feel it a tiny amount when you're up in that high part of your voice as well. Okay, now we're going to glue all that together. So we're going to go and if you can, we're now going to turn that into bubbles. Good. Okay, so that's the voice kind of relatively warmed up. Now I'm going to bring you over to my piano. Okay, and we are going to do these exercises. We're going to do... Okay, if you cannot do those bubbles at this point, it's okay. You could do it to rolled R. If you're feeling super advanced and you're like, Miss Wilson, this is boring, give me something new, you can do what's called a dove, which is you're rolling your R on the inside while rounding your face. And you look very attractive doing it. So, if you can't do any of those at the moment, that is totally fine. You could do it to V. With the intention of understanding and taking constant snapshots of what it feels like on the body when you're doing it, okay? So when you're going high, you're going to feel this muscle go in towards the spine, and that's good and that's healthy, okay? But please make sure that there's no tension in the throat when you're doing this, okay? So whatever it is that you choose to do, and go as high as you can with me, let's go. I'll dip in and out each and every single one of them. Ready? And keep going if you can. completing today's mini lesson for the week. I hope you found that helpful and that it's something that you can find yourself doing, like I said before, 3 to 4 times a week. We obviously won't be doing too much too quickly because perhaps you've not been singing really at all over the summer, or this is your first kind of singing lesson-ish thing. So yeah, if you can be doing these 3 to 4 times a week, you will see that the next time we come around to doing these bits and pieces, they'll feel that wee bit easier, and you'll find that that will transpose into your singing, which will mean that you'll be able to sing for longer phrases and you'll be able to sing with a consistent tone. And that's what we always, that's the nemesis of every singer. So but whatever you do, keep singing. I know that you can't sing in school, but please remember you can sing in your home, and that would be amazing. So hopefully see you next week in and around the place. Take care. Bye bye.